Hello, my name is Zihan, and today I'm excited to share with you the journey of designing a vocabulary learning app called Wordflow as part of my UX design program. Before we dive into the design process, let me give you a brief background on Wordflow. It's a language learning app aiming to make language learning more engaging, effective, and tailored to individual learners, and then create a seamless and enjoyable learning experience. To get you through this presentation, I'll be covering the following key points, which are shown here on this slide. And now, let me introduce you to Ronan, a 28-year-old individual currently pursuing his studies in the Netherlands. Originally from Michigan, the United States, he decided to move here for academic academic purposes. Ronan's primary goal is to learn Dutch to help his daily life while studying in the Netherlands. He hopes that being fluent in Dutch will improve his chances of finding a job in the Netherlands after completing his studies. Moving on to the research phase, I conducted three user interviews to gain insights into Ronan's language learning experiences. Here are what I discovered. First is users found it challenging to learn the culture associated with the language. They expressed the needs for more context about culture, tradition, and social norms. And a user desire access to a better range of authentic resources such as videos, podcasts, and articles in the target language. And the third is users highlighted the importance of an app that adapts to their learning pace and preference. They also found the current learning format to be repetitive and uninspiring. It's heavily based on textbook like materials. Moving forward, I conducted a competitive analysis of three vocabulary learning apps to gain valuable insights into their strategies and best practices. Through the analysis, I identified some disadvantages present in these apps. By understanding these shortcomings in existing apps, we have gained perspective and that will guide us in creating a better solution. Knowing their limitations allow us to focus on addressing these key areas and provide a more effective and engaging vocabulary learning experience for users like Ronan. Now let's dive into the problem. Ronan's has been around the block with language apps and he has noticed a couple of things. First, most apps just don't capture how people really talk in real life. They're not giving you that authentic or down to earth vibe. It's like they are stuck in classroom mode. They focus on the formal stuff, but they are not helping you with the everyday chit chat you need. Now let's dive into the user flow, where we will explore how Ronan will navigate through Wordflow to achieve his language learning goals. First, let's talk about the onboarding process. This is where Ronan will get familiar with Wordflow, the app, and set up his personalized learning journey. Next up, we have the process of adding a word. This feature is designed to make it seamless for Ronan to expand his vocabulary in a way that suits his learning style. Now let's move on to the prototyping process. Building on our research, findings, user persona, and user flows, I took the next step in the design process. Starting with the low fidelity wireframes, I initially sketched out the app's structure using pen and paper. This allowed for quick exploration of design ideas. Later, I transitioned to using Figma to use the Figma app for rapid prototyping. This digital platform provided the flexibility and the functionality needed to refine the wireframes into interactive prototypes. Next up is the usability tests. This stage was crucial in refining the user experience of Wordflow. I conducted three usability tests involving potential users to gather valuable feedback. This feedback played a very important role in shaping the development of our app in the right direction. Here are some feedbacks from our users. You can see here on the slide. With these valuable insights in hand, I got to work making Wordflow even better. I made targeted improvements to address the most common friction points. Here are some examples of improvements I made. Users found the term review very confusing at the beginning, so I changed it to words for better understanding. Or the second example is in response to user confusion, while adding a word, we added helpful tips to guide them through the process. Looking ahead, we have some exciting plans for the future of Wordflow. Here are what we can expect from the new Wordflow. We can add real videos or add word of the day function, or even we can create some like language challenges to make users interact with each other within the app. Throughout this design journey, I have gained valuable takeaways that influence the course of the app's development. Here are some key lessons I've learned. For example, understanding our user diverse perspectives and needs is very crucial. Or sometimes when I get overwhelmed or stuck, try to find some inspiration from my surroundings. It can be found everywhere. This project has been a valuable learning experience, allowing me to apply UI design principles in a practical setting. I'm very proud of the process I've made with Wordflow, and I'm excited to see how these skills will continue to grow in the future. If there are any questions or feedback, I'd be happy to hear them. Thank you.